We are following up on another violent attack on the CTA's Orange Line this morning. A man was stabbed near the Washington and Wells stop in the Loop. Our investigator Megan Hickey reports it is one of several recent early morning violent crimes on the CTA.
Stand by unless you have an emergency. 1 second.
Police were called to the Orange Line train stop here at Washington and Wells around 4:30 in the morning for calls of a man stabbed.
He's got 2 stab wounds to the right and the left side of his abdomen. I would say serious and critical right now.
The victim got off the train at this stop and he was taken to Northwestern Hospital in serious condition. Meanwhile, police attempted to track down 2 possible offenders. One was spotted from platform cameras.
I had a ski mask on, black pants. He's the only one that I saw currently. It looks like most of it does take place on a train car.
It's one of several recent violent crimes on the CTA happening in the early morning hours, including the mass shooting around 5:30 a.m. that left 4 people dead on a CTA Blue Line train in West Suburban Forest Park earlier this month. The CBS News data team dug into violent crimes by category for CTA trains, stations, and platforms and found that year to date, violent crime is up on the CTA system-wide, mostly driven by an increase in robberies. There have been 306 so far this year compared to 230 robberies by the same time last year. As for why the early morning hours have been such a trouble spot,
public transportation has been seeing only about 60% recovery.
Dr. P.S. Siraj, director of the Urban Transportation Center at UIC, tells me that low ridership at those times is partly to blame, and it's leading to a cycle of violence. But he also says reducing service during those early morning hours is not the solution.
That would be akin to cutting your finger off because you have a blister on it. You have to figure out a way in which you can make the system better for all parties concerned.
And according to CPD's data, homicides on the CTA are not up significantly this year, but those numbers do not include the 4 murders on the Blue Line earlier this month because those were technically recorded in Forest Park. Reporting in the Loop, Megan Hickey, CBS News Chicago Investigators.